So, going to show a Punk Pendulum, sort of normal hand, and sort of how it goes. And I'm just going to make sure we have an E-telly to start with, just so you can see sort of the whole combo with that. The other 4 cards will be random. Wisdom Eye, Celestial, Tuning. All right, so we go E-telly to summon Ze Amin. Summon Ze Amin, use her effect, pay 6, get Foxy Tune. Foxy Tune effect, discard herself and the Tuning Magician to summon a Deer Note. Summon Deer Note. Make sure we shuffle a bit because we're about to mill with Chaos Ruler. Synchro for 8 to Chaos Ruler. Chainlink 1 Chaos Ruler, Chainlink 2 Deer Note targeting Ze Amin. Summon Ze Amin, mill 5 with Chaos Ruler. Add a Dark or Light to hand, we'll add the Harmonizing because we need her. Foolish the rest, so that's a double Iris Magician, E-telly, Ze Amin, and Duelist Alliance. Link these two into Hulk. Hulk effect is going to summon the other Tuning Magician from the deck. Chaos Ruler's effect in Graveyard is going to banish the Ze Amin and the double Iris Magician that we milled. Or instead of the double Iris, we could banish the second Tuning Magician. Doesn't really matter. It's maybe better. It doesn't really matter. We'll just banish the double Iris so we have Tuning Magician as follow-up for next turn. Summon back out the Chaos Ruler. Synchro these for 9. Chaos Ruler gets banished. Make hot red. We will scale the Celestial and the Wisdom Eye. Now that we have Magician Scales, Tuning Magician effect engrave, summon back out. Synchro 10 with her and hot red into Barone. Then we will Wisdom Eye effect into an Oath Dragon. At this point, we're just trying to get to Dagda and potentially also a rank 4. So we will Pendulum summon the Harmonizing Celestial Wisdom Eye, Harmonizing Magician effect. We're just going to summon anything at this point, doesn't really matter, we'll summon a double Iris. Go ahead and activate Celestial Magician effect, so we lock your opponent out of monster effects for the rest of the turn, and we add a Pendulum in the end phase. We will then link the Wisdom Eye and the Harmonizing into Dagda. We will activate Oath Dragon effect, chain Dagda. So we will set the artifact Scythe. Set Scythe. And then Oath Dragon will resolve, adding back, we'll say Wisdom Eye. Now we have these 204s, so we can overlay these two into Tornado Dragon. So now in the end phase, we can still search for the Celestial, but essentially now we have the Tornado Dragon, so we can go for the Scythe. And we can do that in the standby phase, main phase, whatever. But we have the Scythe lock, but during the standby phase, you want to activate Barone effect to put it back and summon back out the hot red. Then we want to, in the main phase, we're going to summon the Scythe, be it from Tornado Dragon or with the Wonder Magician. We summon the Scythe. We're going to Hulk effect to summon Wonder Magician. And then Wonder Magician synchro with the Scythe to remake the Barone. It's especially good if you already used the Barone negate earlier. Say they tried to Nibiru you on your turn or whatever, then this refreshes the negate on that. But now they're Scythe locked and we have hot red and Barone. The one big difference that I didn't show in this combo, but instead of the rank 4 Tornado Dragon, we could have instead used Barone to pop the double Iris Magician, and then actually, we could have done that, and so we didn't use our normal summon. So what we could have done instead was Barone pop the double Iris Magician that we summoned off the Wonder, or off the Harmonizing, to search for Time Pendulum Graph. And then we normal summon what we added back off of Oath Dragon and use that to make the Tornado Dragon. So now we have Time Pendulum Graph as well. So the idea is that if your opponent is going to Dark Roar you, Dark Roar no more, it's going to be during the main phase. So they activate the Dark Ruler, you activate Time Pendulum Graph in response, and then chain Hot Red Dragon and target the Dark Ruler no more to negate it. because you're not chaining a monster effect to Dark Ruler, you're chaining a trap, and then you're chaining a monster effect to the trap. So this can negate Dark Ruler no more. It can also negate Forbidden Droplet as long as they don't discard a trap by doing the exact same thing. And that's just how you play around Droplet and Dark Ruler no more with this deck, is by using Brone to swing back out the hot red, and then you end up remaking the Brone anyways. So that is the basic combo for the deck.